Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome back to our Urban Live channel. Hope everybody's doing well. We were in process yesterday, so I don't know if some of you were on or if you had seen the recording pop up momentarily, but we had a live going for you on our Monday afternoon 4:30 class, and then we had a bit of a water emergency at the studio, so we had a pipe burst in the ceiling. So my apologies for not getting you that class yesterday. Wanted to come on this morning and at least get a 45-minute practice in between the schedule here. So we'll do an Urban 45, flow, listen to your body, as we continue to explore and observe everything that is going on in the world. A reminder that yoga is our opportunity to explore the peace within the chaos. So there is a lot going on, and I think it can be very overwhelming to wake up in the morning, take in all the information that may be going on, and what you're how you're getting that information, whether it's through your social media accounts. But there's a lot of information that is coming at you, so very important to take at least a few minutes, recommendation, before you start to entertain the day and sit. That could be a 3 to 5 minute mindfulness meditation, observing your breath. It can be moving your body a little bit before you plug in to whatever those channels or sources of information might be. Feel your body, connect with your breath, and then take it from there. Have a glass of water. It's always a nice way to start the day. First thing is to have a nice glass of water. So anything that you can do to up your routine of self-care is really nice, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nobody saying that there's something wrong with taking care of yourself in the midst of everything that is going on, and should only make us better and more useful in the opportunity to connect with one another and to support one another in this big, crazy world that we all occupy in together. Okay, so let's start in child's pose today. Take your knees mat width apart. Bum back to your heels, forehead down onto the ground. And you're welcome to make subtle movements with your hips. Feel into your hip flexors and your hip creases, tops of your thighs this morning. And if you're catching the class live here, you can subscribe to our online membership, and by going on our website, registering for the free 7-day trial, and then you have the opportunity to explore membership after 7 days for just $30 a month. And you have unlimited classes, access to over 600 practices, everything since we've started recording this series back in March of 2020. And you have different styles of classes, different classes that you can pick up based on how you're feeling. Classes you can do in the evening, certain classes that feel better in the morning. And I encourage you, if you have been practicing for a while, make notes when you hit a class that really resonates with your body or felt good in a certain way. Make a note in your yoga journal, and so that you can go back and revisit that practice again. You may do the one class tens of 20s of 50s of times. Let's inhale, rise up to all fours, release the kinks in your hips, and set your knees under and your wrists underneath your shoulders. So you're in a nice flat back tabletop. Deepen the breath with your lips sealed. Feel your lungs expand. And wrap the elbows in. Feel the shoulder blades spread across your back. With your inhale, tuck your 10 toes. Exhale, lift your knees. And you're working your legs towards straight. If you need to keep a little bend to your knees, reposition your hands. And so we're drawing the hips back using the strength of your thighs. And to extend your legs straight through your knees, you are using the front of your legs, the front of your thighs, tailbone up. And feel any tension in your outer hips this morning. And let's take your feet a little bit wider. You take your left ankle to the front of your right thigh. If it's too much to put the ankle above the knee, set the ankle onto the shin below the knee, simply not on the knee.
And depending on what you're feeling in your outer hip, draw your right leg straight. Turn your left knee away from your chest. And even weight into your palms. Arms remain straight. 3 breaths here. And feel the action of kicking through your right heel. Take your gaze to your hands and bring your left knee towards your chest. So we're going to uncross the ankle. Set your left knee down onto the mat. Move your left hand forward so the wrist is in front of the shoulder. Pivot your right heel down. Feel the outer edge of your right foot. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And so you're stacking without necessarily bearing all that weight in your bottom arm and shoulder like you would in side plank. And so we've got a modified side plank. Keep your ribs in, tailbone draws for stability, and then we'll start to make circles with your right arm. Go down. And then reach your right arm all the way back up and all the way around. 3 more. And deepen your breath. And feel your body this morning. Nice. Bring your gaze and right hand back to the mat. Pivot on your back toes and kick through the heel. Feel the inner thigh draw up and then kick your left leg straight back. Exhale, left knee into your nose. Inhale, kick back, look forward. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. 1 more, kick back, look forward. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Step your left foot back, lift your tail, gaze to your hands, and you're back into your downward facing dog. You should feel the air working out of your hips through your low spine, eventually making its way towards your chest. Separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Right ankle to your left thigh above the knee. If that's not happening, based on what you're feeling in your body, take the ankle below the knee onto the shin. And reminder, we're not putting pressure into joints, so nothing directly on the knee itself. And your left leg is drawn straight. Even weight into your hands. Learning to breathe into the sensation. Look forward. Bring your right knee into your chest. Feel the strength in your left leg. Softly bring your right knee down. Move your right hand forward. Arm is straight. Pivot your back heel flat. And then your left arm goes up. Modified side plank. Open across your back hip. And with this stability, draw your ribs in, tailbone in. And deepen your breath awareness. Let's make those circles. Left arm goes back down all the way around. The arm circles. And wake up across the chest. 3 more. 2. 1 more round. Nice. Bring your gaze and left hand back to the mat. Pivot on your back toes so the heel is high. Press through your palms. Lift the inner thigh. Kick your right leg straight back. 3-legged plank. Exhale. Draw your knee into your chest. Inhale. Kick back. Look forward. Exhale. Draw your knee into your chest. 1 more. Kick back. Look forward. Exhale. Knee into your chest. Step back into your down dog. Wrap your elbows in if you brought on the weight into the front of your shoulders and connect to your upper back. And big toes together, roll the weight into your toes. Hips high, little bend to your knees. And exhale from your low belly, take 2 steps to the top. Let your head hang heavy. And take the hands onto your ankles, elbows turn out, draw your navel in, and stretch the crown of your head down. Big toes touch a little space, inch or 2 between your heels, and bend your legs, reach your arms up, come into chair pose. And feel the expression in chair, just like when you're putting those kinks into your hips in child's pose. And sit back, sit down, squeeze into those hips, keep drawing your chest up. Tailbone down, belly in, rise. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up, gaze can follow. Exhale, dive forward, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway.
And draw the chest proud. Plant the hands. Step back to a high plank. So I'm drawing the chest through. Kick through the heels. Strong legs. Exhale. Bend your arms and do a push-up. And so the arms go to 90 degrees. You'll see. Bend the arms and biceps parallel to the mat. And then push up. Do one more. Bend the arms. And then push up. Press back into your downward facing dog. And feet set hip width apart. Middle fingers turned out slightly. Wrap your elbows into your sides. From your down dog to chaturanga, look at your hands and bring your chest forward. Bend your arms at the same time. And you land in chaturanga. Tops of the feet ground. Inhale, press upward facing dog. And exhale, use your legs and come back 2 steps to the top and forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, arms reach, biceps by the ears. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, lengthen your side bodies. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. And breathe in, halfway lift. Proud chest remains, step back into your high plank. And feel your legs, turn them on, set your hands. Bend your arms, lower halfway down. Feel this, now little pulses, chest up and down. Stay strong in your legs, lower your chin if you're feeling the kinks in your neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, push up, plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Shoulders away from your ears, feet set hip width. From your down dog to your chaturanga, look forward and come forward. Bend your arms, elbows to your sides. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift with your hips, downward facing dog. 2 big steps to the top of your mat and big toes together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Take it up, inhale, rise, biceps around your ears. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up, belly in. Exhale, dive forward, fold hands to the mat. And breathe in, listen, halfway lift. Right foot stays, step your left foot back into a lunge. And your right knee directly over your ankle. Float your right arm up. And so the arms circle, right? Find in your position in where you stack the shoulders. Rotate through your rib cage. Take the gaze down. Hook your right arm behind your low back. And turn your chest inside your left knee. And reach your left arm back. Grab for opposite elbows, forearms, or wrists. And feel the line from the back heel through the crown of your head. And slowly start to straighten your front leg. And chest drawing forward, shoulders away from your ears. And bend your front leg, slide your hands down, bring them back to the ground. Plant the palms, inhale, kick back, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back, 3-legged dog. Right knee to your left elbow. Check it out. Inhale back. Right toes to your right wrist. Inhale, kick back. And exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Lower your back knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist, left elbow outside your right thigh. Palms in prayer. And draw your thumbs in towards the center of your chest. And breathing into it. Feel how the body becomes tighter. You can identify the resistance and breathe into it. Slow down your exhale. So good for the mind. And back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up. And feel your front foot ground. No hesitation. On your exhale, hands down, back toes tuck, lift the knee, inhale, kick back, 3-legged. Exhale, bend your arms, chaturanga. Feet down, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, and downward facing dog. And begin to check in with the prana, that which your breath is creating, and the realization, connection, body and mind. Big toes together. Lift your heels. Now you can play walker light hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot stays at the top. Right foot back into a lunge. Left knee directly over the ankle. Set your right palm, twist, reach your left arm up. And straight up, rotate your rib cage. And front knee turning into your chest, left arm behind your low back. Turn your chest down inside your front knee, right arm behind your low back. Grab for opposite elbows, forearms, or wrists. And feel the strength, belly, legs, and back. Straighten your front leg. Yes, bend your front leg, slide your hands down, and bring your hands back to the ground. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. And left knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back. Left toes to your left wrist. Ooh, inhale, kick back. Big step, left foot all the way through. Lower your right knee down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist and hands together. Right elbow outside your left thigh. Draw your thumbs into your chest. And it's all moving through you. And it does matter the information, how you receive it, if you receive it. You make sure you have that processing speed on point. When you're in practice, and when you've got that mindfulness working with you, your breath is there supporting, your processing speed, and moves everything through, less attachment. Inhale, rise, reach both arms up. Feel the upper body opening the chest, lift the gaze. As you exhale, bring your gaze and hands down. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Inhale, kick back, three-legged plank. Exhale, bend your arms, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, draw your hips back, and downward facing dog. And fingertips spread, big toes together. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale, light hop or walk to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, arms reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Arms by your sides. Bend your legs, scoop the ground, reach your arms up. Chair pose, Utkatasana. And put the weight into your right foot. Lift your left knee. Cross your ankle to your right thigh. In figure four, sit down and back. Okay, let's cradle the shin. Take your arms out into a T. Chest down to your inner thigh. And your arms behind your left shin. So your left foot comes into the crease of your right elbow. Now let's work the back flat. It's not simply lifting the head up. Bend your standing leg. Take the curve. Press the middle spine down as you slide the chest forward. And feel as you sit into it. One more inhale. And slow exhale as you release the clasp. Inhale, rise. Lift your left knee in front. Step your left foot down. Interlace the fingers on top. And release the index today. Come into the balls of the feet. If that's too much, keep the heels on the ground. And reach up, side bend to the right. And we're going to play with a little crow. Jump back with your inhale, rise to center. Keep your heels up, bring your hands to your heart, start to bend your legs. When your hips get behind your knees, separate your knees and then bring your hands down, knees above your elbows, press in, lift your feet, exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. So it's a nice little way and to work your jump back using your arms and to stabilize in the body, and then you shoot the legs back, land with your arms bent, and you're in chaturanga. And big toes together, lift your heels up. Push the hands into the ground, lift the heels, bend the knees, exhale, hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your legs, sweep the arms up, chair pose. And we might find ourselves a little bit deeper in a posture. Breathe into it. Right knee lifts in front. Right ankle to your left thigh. Figure 4. And sit back and down. And keep drawing your hips back as you slowly hinge to cradle the shin, arms in a T. And right foot to your left elbow crease. And clasp the fingers on the back of the shin. And then we continue to sit down, sit back. Remember, it's not simply lifting the head, and pull the middle spine down and slide your chest forward. One more breath. And release the clasp. Inhale, rise slowly. Lift your knee, arms up. Woo. Step your right foot down. Interlace the fingers. Release the index. Roll the weight into your toes. And heels up. Standing on the balls of your feet. Side bend to the left. If that's too much, put your heels down on the ground. All good. And let's work that crow transition back to center. Keep the heels up. Hands to your heart center. Start to bend your legs. Lower slowly, turning your knees in to start. When your bum is behind your knees, and spread the knees apart, take your hands down. Plug your knees into your arms, elbows in, and then lift your feet. Exhale, shoot the legs back, chaturanga. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Okay, now you can work our jump and then shooting the legs back into chaturanga. So the knees are going to tap the arms and then you shoot the legs back, land in chaturanga. Go through your up dog and then back into your down dog. I'll show you. Look at one first. Heels up. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, now you practice and do 3. I'll do 2 more. So it's all in the exhale. Inhale, heels up. Bend the knees. Exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Make sure your hands are solid. Elbows in, so you're not tweaking your shoulders and gripping with your neck. Keep the breath flowing. And do 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Yes, breathe in. And breathe out. Everybody back in downward facing dog. Left leg stays strong. Look to your hand. Step your right foot through. Kick through your back heel. Walk your hands over to the right, even so your left hand is outside your right foot. And now bend your front leg more. And keep your tailbone drawing to the left. And then right hand to your left wrist. Pull the hand off the mat. And side bend. Turn the breath into your left side body stretch. And draw yourself back to center. Feel that line. Bring your hands down onto the ground. Inhale, kick your right leg back and up. Exhale, step your right foot through. Lift your back leg. Open your left hip to the sky. Press down through your front foot, big toe. And then take your left arm up to the ceiling in half moon. And let's express through the breath. Straight legs. A strong, neutral spine supported with your belly and your back. Lifting your right thigh, draw your gaze and left hand down to the ground. And step your feet together so your big toes touch. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. And bend your legs. It's a chair. Sit down, hands to your heart. Twist, right elbow outside your left thigh. And hips stay down. Arms can open up into the T. left arm high, and right arm down outside the shin. And left palm to your right. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up, belly, and you can back bend, feel your feet. Exhale, dive, forward fold, open the chest, bring your hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant press or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. And exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. And breathe in through your nose. And breathe out through your nose. Right leg stays strong. Engage step, left foot forward. Kick through your right heel. And crawl your hands over to the left, right hand even outside your left foot. And chin down, soften the neck. As you're here, left hand to your right wrist, and then pick it up and draw it forward and breathe into your right side body. Powerful breathing. Bring your gaze and hands down, back to center. Plant, kick back, three-legged down dog, left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot all the way through. Okay, lift your back leg, open your right hip. Left hand down, and right arm goes up. Stack, wrist to wrist. Right hip over your left, kick through your heels. And we're in Ardha Chandrasana. You can take a lot to get here. The strength of the outer hips, the openness of your body and your breath. Slowly bring your gaze and right hand down. And square your hips. Step your right foot to your left. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. So feel that. Feel good. Inhale, rise. Reach your arms up. Bend your legs. Sit back into your chair. Hands to your heart center. Inhale. Left elbow outside your right thigh. It can take a lot to get here, okay, where your legs will actually bend, where you can get down into that flexion of your hips, just like we started in child's pose. Arms can open up as long as you're breathing. That's when you deepen the expression of the posture. And that's when you start to learn and to float and to fly. Palms together, inhale, rise. It's all body and mind, belly in. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Bring your hands to the mat. And breathe in, halfway lift. Plant step, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, and downward facing dog. Feel your full body. You've worked every single inch of your body thus far in this practice. And come forward to your high plank. Lift your right toes, turn the hip out, bring your knee to your right elbow. And kick back, right knee, left elbow. Kick back, right knee, right wrist. Kick back, right knee, left wrist. Kick back. Right knee to your nose, put all the weight into your right hand, pivot your back heel down. Left hand to right shin, and draw the knee into your chest. You could stay, gaze on your right hand, or play, grab the top of your right foot, and with your left hand, kick out to the side of the room. Into pyramid, you're lifting your hips, bring your right foot forward, ground the heel. Pivot your back heel high and keep the front toes lifted. Walk your hands back in support. Okay, now you can feel your way down. Left knee to the ground. Yes, untuck your back toes and your hips back over your left knee so you're in a half splits, or some of you may have gone right into the full splits. All good. You tuck your back toes, lift your left knee. Look down, belly in, slide your right foot back, kick it up, three-legged down dog. Nice, walk your hands all the way back to your left foot. Got it, curl your right heel in as you open your right hip. And you keep your left hand down, bend your left leg if you need to, and then reach up with your left hand, grab your right foot. Okay, now we close the hips square. Feel the weight into your left heel and rise. Bring your right arm all the way up. Twisted dancer. And to switch, bring your right hand down. Okay, grab for your right ankle and reach your left arm up. Now switch the grip. And so your right hand is inside your right foot. And we open it up, dancer's pose. And breathe for 10. Inhale, rise slowly. Feet down, arms by your sides. Set your feet, look down, humble your chin. Full breath into your chest, should feel good. Inhale, arms up, gaze up, stretch. Exhale, dive forward, fold hands to the mat. Inhale, crawl forward to a high plank, high push-up. And check in with your shoulders. Use your upper back, set your palms, elbows wrapping in, and bend your arms, lower chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Great job. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, take it high. Inhale, kick back. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your left wrist. I know it sounds mundane. Kick back through that heel and then knee to your right wrist. Every time, kick back through the heel and bring your knee to your nose. Hold here. Weight into your left hand. Reset. Pivot your back heel down. Right hand to your left shin. Pull it up into your chest. Okay, that back leg is strong. Option to play and grab the outside of the foot and get out sideways. In my right foot, keep the hips up. We're not dumping weight into the bottom arm. And take the gaze down, swing your left heel forward, pivot on your back toes, and then you're in pyramid pose. Left toes up. Ooh, feel your hamstring. Strings, plural. Soften your right knee down. Some of you may have gone right into the splits or where hips, back, toes untucked. Okay, more of a stack. The left leg is straight. Ground yourself in the awareness of your body, the sensation so good, and let your mind delve deeper and deeper and deeper into the sensations and feel the confidence in your breath. Chin down, belly in, set your palms. And tuck your back toes, lift the knee, slide your left foot back, kick it up, three-legged downward facing dog. Let's walk the hands back to your right foot. Open your left hip, keep your left hand down, curl the heel in. You can bend your right leg. It's like a little curtsy squat leg. And then reach your right hand for your left foot or ankle. Then you start to close the hips and then kick into the hand and standing leg balance. And draw your left arm all the way up. Left hand circles back and to go down and grab the outside of the ankle so that you can reach your right arm up. Okay, now you got to engage your hamstring. Switch your grip. Left hand inside. Woo, feel it now. Kick down and kick back into dancer's pose. Stay with your breath for 10. It's always so nice building the flow with you all. And connecting in this way online, anywhere we can be on our mat. It's a good day. Inhale, rise slowly. And feet down, arms by your sides. Humble your chin. Full breath in, full breath out. It's a good little sweat today. What if I was in the hot room? Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, take a dive, forward fold. Inhale, crawl forward to your high plank, high push-up. And set it, strong legs. And these strong arms, belly in. Exhale, lower halfway down. And you notice I'm not giving way through my shoulders. Inhale, upward facing dog. Okay, and that's all in the breath practice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Don't count on your mind and to simply slow your movement down. Okay, we have a much simpler direction that is connecting the breath and to show the body how to slow down. Come down onto your knees. If you'd like a little sip of water, please take a sip. And once you're done with your water, you can separate your knees, mat width apart. And then crawl your hands back behind, bum in between your heels. Start with your arms straight. Tailbone forward, belly in. Open those Utkatasana legs as you make your way down onto your elbows. And shins ground. A neutral lower spine best you can. And if you're coming back onto your head or all the way down onto your shoulders, flat. And we started in this feeling of flexing our hips and the hip creases in child's pose. And to make our way into some breaths from the top of the knee, tops of the ribs. This is your core, opening up your core. Hands to your ankles, use your elbows, and chin to chest, and start to lift your heart up. Use your belly as you make your way back up to your palms. Okay, never easy and tight shoulders. Okay, and then come back up. Knees come in a little bit. Arms straight, hands onto your knees, and then slide your heart up, shoulders down away from your ears. So your arms are straight, hands on your knees. And you flip the palms so the eye of the elbow is forward, fingertips point straight back. And keep your hips heavy and let your chin drop down into your chest. And you can stay right here or you can play, keeping your hands in this shape, and step your right foot back. And step your left foot back into a plank with your fingertips pointing back towards your toes. And take your right knee to your right wrist. Turn the shin in, slide your left knee back. And hands can still be in the position if you are on your shins. Slide your left leg back, turn your right heel in. Strong breath in through your nose. And then feel this sensation as you turn your right wrist around. Come onto your forearm.
And turn your left wrist around and come onto your forearm, please. And hopefully there is a lightness in your outer right hip based on this sequence today. If not, and you're really feeling the grip there in your outer hip, well, then it's a good thing we're in this pose. But the idea is that you would feel a lightness, a throughness, and the opportunity to breathe through. Say from the tips of your toes all the way through the crown of your head. You're rinsing some of that energy in your arms. Come back up to your hands for the transition. Turn your fingertips to point backwards. And if that's too much, of course, you can keep your fingertips going normal. Tuck your back toes, lift your left knee, and step your right leg back. All right, you're in your plank. Yes, feel your ribs in. Really nice. Left knee to your left wrist. And turn the shin in. Slide your right knee back. Full breath. Turn your left fingertips around. Come down onto your forearm. And turn your right fingertips around. Come down onto your forearm. Feel the flow, connect to the space. Relaxed mind, a strong body, a vibrant energy. This is what we get from the inside out. So when I talk about taking those 5 minutes, 10 minutes self-care, and so many times people feel guilty. I don't have those 5 minutes, 10 minutes for myself. Well, if you sacrifice yourself, it's really difficult to show up in the best version of yourself for others, or the best version of yourself for the rest of the world. So you can just read all the news and feel all the news and the information, or you can practice and connect within yourself and then literally feel the connection to what is going on as a human being through a human being. And keep that processing speed nice and clean. Your mindfulness, meditation, and yoga. And come back up to your palms, please. Hands facing forward, normal, thank goodness. Lift your right knee, step back into your downward facing dog. Set your hands, set your feet, feel your down dog this morning. So good, come down onto your knees, please. And let's sit cross-legged. Finish our practice. You can face the top of your mat. I'll turn to face you. We have to remember to keep it light and playful. That's part of the reason why over the course of these 600 classes or so, we've never done the same exact thing twice. And keep it playful. Feel your response, your ability to act in the moment, to receive in the moment. You give and you receive. You rest your hands into your lap. Humble your chin. Feel a gentle draw. Turn your shoulders out. And then roll your shoulders back and down. You allow yourself to relax the muscles on your face, your tongue, release your breathing. And you ought to be able to pick up on that vibrational frequency and where you're at now. Feel the evolution from where you came from when we started this practice today. I certainly know I feel a shift every time I get on the mat. Absolute. There is a shift every single time. Even if you spend the majority of your time on a yoga mat, every single time there is a shift if you are willing to breathe into it. Now, if you're just moving, you're making the movements, great. But add the breath, deepen the breath, make the breath the priority, and receive the incredible benefits. What you experience right here and what you experience as you take this with you and throughout the rest of your day.
Hey, have a great one, everybody. We'll see you soon. You can stay in your meditation as long as you want. Thumbs to your forehead. Namaste. Peace.